Before we begin with this conference, I would like just to take just 1 minute to introduce here a very important person for us tonight. Is apart from all of you, that are very important, but Sergio Ochoa, he's representing the Mexican consulate. So could you please stand up, and thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to talk about the Mexican consulate and their participation from now on with our goals in Nami, California later on. But let's begin with introducing to you our speakers tonight. We have Señora Luisa Perez, please. She's from Nami Santa Clara. We have Juan Perez, also from Nami Santa Clara. We have Gina Osuna from Nami San Diego. And we have Minnie Lucas from Nami Orange County. Right? So, okay. I'm very happy again to that you could make it tonight and gave me some of your time to hear the things that here in Nami, California, we're working on. And I would like to share those things with you tonight. And well, as some of you might already know, in 2002, Nami National, the national level, created the Multicultural Action Center to focus attention on system reform. And then, in May, last May, following its lead, Nami, California created its own Multicultural Action Center. So, what is the purpose of the creation of this center? This is a center staffed by the Nami California Multicultural Coordinator, here I am, and it is under the oversight of the Executive Director, Jessica Cruz, and it is guided by its statewide Multicultural Advisory Committee. Here they are. So, through the Multicultural Action Center, Nami, California seeks to become a diverse and inclusive organization. How are we going to do this? Well, first point is working together to eliminate disparities in mental health care for diverse communities. We hear very often that Nami, California is a very close organization. Well, this is ending. Now Nami, California is opening to different cultures. We started with some of these affiliates, and they're doing a great job, and we're going to hear about what they're doing. And our purpose, our goals, is to expand to the different cultures around California. Number two, we want to ensure access to culturally competent services and treatment for all Californians, and particularly helping and supporting people of diverse backgrounds who are affected by serious mental illness. So, Nami, California, the Multicultural Action Center goals for 2011 will be, number one, help the staff where I work on, our office, to address diversity and become more culturally competent. So we begin in our home, in our office, each one of us. We share, we talk, and we found out that, whoa, I wasn't that open-minded as I thought. And that's what we're working on with our staff. Number two, we want to help Nami, California affiliates implement culturally competent programs and practices. And we just started launching our programs in Espanol. We're going to talk later about all these programs that are in Spanish now, in Spanish language, with Spanish materials, and Spanish or Latino cultural elements in those programs that make it a very, very important environment for the people who are part of those programs. Number three, assess our affiliates and their multicultural abilities and limitations. So we are going to send, you will see that we're sending surveys. I don't know how many of you have already received a survey from Nami, California. So you're gonna start, thank you. So you're gonna start receiving those surveys, and if you answer them, we're gonna find out what is exactly where you're standing at, what are your limitations and what your abilities are. Number 4, become our affiliate central resource for multicultural technical assistance. And 5, develop a strong partnership with multicultural organizations. Some of those organizations are already here with us tonight. Thank you, Stacy. So let's go one by one. Number 1, help NAMI California staff to have tools to address diversity in our survey goals and become more culturally competent. For example, make available translations of information resources. We have our programs in Spanish, and we have, can you please show us, Luisa, some of the flyers that have been translated from English to Spanish. We have in different programs translated into Spanish, and not only programs, but not only flyers, but also we have magazines, and even our website we have been translated into Spanish now, and other languages. We will see. I'll tell you what other languages. And also, we want to provide cultural-related information and tips to NAMI California staff. For example, we have one of our program directors who wanted to have a meeting with, in that case, was the Latino community, and she needed to know how to do that meeting. And well, I was able to offer her some tips, including what kind of food, whether they can have child care or transportation, and how important was to bring the whole family, even the grandmother, to these meetings. So those things the director will say, oh, that's great, thank you for informing me, and she will have some resources to accomplish that goal. Number 2, help NAMI California become more inclusive by implementing culturally competent programs and practices. For example, promote linguistically and culturally appropriate trainings and materials. Last month, we facilitated